Hello and welcome to Fight Talk. Today I'm going to be giving you my prediction on the Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler fight. So I think we should firstly start with Chandler, who we all know is an entertainer, likes to throw powerful shots and trade with his opponents, and he is trying to take your head off with every single strike he throws. And for me, although this is exciting for fans and this is great to watch, a lot of the time his shot selection isn't the best. He's so focused on getting the KO that he leaves himself open and lunges into punches quite a lot of the time. And this, to me, against a person like McGregor, a fighter like McGregor, could be a very risky game to play. I think a prime example of this would be the fight against Ferguson. And I do know he got the knockout in the second round, but that first round for me was all Ferguson up until the wrestling. Well, even in some of the wrestling, Ferguson was getting off more elbows, more damage, but that's besides the point. We're talking about the striking here because he's fighting a McGregor. And we see here against Ferguson that he lunges in, and he does do this quite often. I mean, he did it against Hooker when he got the knockout, jumped in low with one strike and came over the top, knocked out Hooker. So it does give him some success, but I think against precise fighters, and here Ferguson, who I would consider a fighter who is precise, it's more of a negative than a positive. Now, as I said, I have mentioned that Conor's precise, accurate, and this is why I think this is dangerous for Chandler. I believe this fight really does suit Conor McGregor well. As I said before, Chandler leaves himself open whilst trying to get the KO. Conor, in my eyes, has better striking in terms of precision shot selection, efficiency, and we all know he's great at creates these openings himself. And he finds the openings if there aren't any that he's created, which is rare because he's often the one creating them himself with his big swooping leg kicks to get you in a part of the octagon that he wants. And this is where I think that Chandler leaves himself very vulnerable. Now, I say this and I'm complimenting McGregor, but I do think that if McGregor is to do this as effectively as possible, for me, he's going to have to go to his old, relaxed stance. I think he needs to be a much more relaxed fighter. Compared to the last two or three fights, I'd say, we saw a different stance. I know there was a lot of comments, people saying, he's changed, he's done too much boxing training, his stance is different. I agree, I'd like to see him in a more relaxed, wide-legged, spread stance. I don't think, and you guys know this as well, I think it's pretty obvious, that McGregor going into a brawl with Chandler, a punch for punch, let's say, would be intelligent at all. I think that he needs to be patient and allow Chandler to come to him, which I think Chandler will. Chandler is coming for you from round one, and this could suit McGregor well if he stays relaxed, lets Chandler come to him, and uses his biggest skill. And I think his biggest skill isn't his precision, but his anticipation, his reading of the game, if I say so myself. He needs to get Chandler to come over, wait till he enters the pocket lunging in, and then find that chin with his brilliant left straight that we all know he has. I think the best example of this, and you guys would have seen this if you watch UFC or MMA, and even if you haven't or don't, is the McGregor Aldo clip. You just see here a relaxed Conor, extremely relaxed Conor, who is ready and anticipating and waits for Jose Aldo to lunge in. And he lunges in here very Chandler-esque, very like Chandler, throwing hooks, which it's good but can leave you vulnerable, especially when a straight is coming down the pipe. Jumps in, lunges in exactly like Chandler does, and gets caught. And for me, I think this is the most likely outcome of the fight. I think Chandler's IQ is not gonna, his octagon IQ isn't gonna help him here against someone very precise like McGregor. I can see him getting taken out. But for Chandler, if we are looking at Chandler, how is he going to win this? How is he going to win this fight? And for me, I think he needs to use Khabib's blueprint. He's literally set out a blueprint on how to beat McGregor. Poirier has as well, with the leg kicks. I'm not sure if they'll work. and I'm not sure how the surgery would have affected McGregor, so it may be a good idea to go for those leg kicks as well. But almost imitate Khabib's style. You know, Chandler is a great wrestler. You know, I think he should take him down, use ground and pound, use wrist strapping, hold the wrists, keep the arms in when they're in the clinch, which is effective. We know that McGregor does get tired quite quickly when someone holds his arms down. I mean, if you think trying to escape someone from holding your arms, that's going to burn out those shoulders and can slow down your punches. And I think that's what Chandler needs to do. So, my final prediction. Well, I have two ideas of what the outcome is going to be of this fight. One, Chandler uses his wrestling and wins. I think if he does do this, he definitely wins. 100% in my eyes. Two, Conor McGregor wins by a knockout or technical knockout in round 1 or round 2. Why I'm leaning towards McGregor winning is because I don't think Chandler will use his wrestling. He's had chances to use it before, as in use it more often. He's definitely used it, but use it more often, and he hasn't done so. And for me, that's what makes me lean towards McGregor. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe for more MMA content, and let me know your guys' opinions down below. I'd be very interested to see and reply to your comments. Thank you.